Plenty of eyes were on Justin Jefferson and Jaire Alexander in Week 17, especially after the star corner said this in a pregame interview.
First game, that was a fluke.
It seems like Jaire was right after Jefferson finished his day with just one catch for 15 yards on 5 targets. But is that the whole story? We'll look at all 5 targets and find out what really happened. Let's get into it. Jefferson's first target comes with 6:20 left in the first quarter. JJ runs a simple go route, and Jaire gives him a free release, which happens rarely in this game. Jaire is not singled up on Jefferson and knows he has safety help over the top. Kirk throws the ball to JJ's back shoulder. It's unclear without the All-22 film, which isn't available at the time of recording, if this was intentional or a hurried throw by Kirk. Either way, JJ adjusts and comes back for the ball, but Jaire is in his hip pocket and makes a great play on the ball. This is Alexander's only pass breakup of the day. JJ's second target comes 2 minutes later. This time, he lines up in the slot. Jaire is not involved on this play at all, as he stays on the outside receiver, who in this case is running back Dalvin Cook, lined up wide. JJ is not the primary read here, as Kirk looks immediately to get the ball to TJ Hawkinson, who is blanketed by Rasul Douglas and Devondre Campbell. Kirk moves his eyes to JJ, who has settled into the zone in front of Kirk for a check down. However, Kirk notices Quay Walker, who has incredible closing speed and has already broken up one pass this game, and he double clutches the ball. JJ and Kirk aren't on the same page here, as JJ makes a move to get space from Walker, and Kirk throws the ball behind Jefferson out of his reach. Jaire has not influenced this play at all, and what could have been a simple 5-yard pitch and catch falls incomplete as Kirk hesitates. JJ's third target comes with 2:25 left in the first. Here the Vikings are in 2nd and 6, and Jefferson is running a simple 7-yard slant. Again, Jaire is not singled up and knows he has Darnell Savage over top. This time, Jaire gives JJ a nasty press, which seems to catch Jefferson off guard temporarily. However, he still gets the inside release, which is what he needs for his route. Kirk's pass is ultimately batted down at the line, which is probably a good thing, as Darnell Savage is closing. While Jaire's jam at the line may have affected the play somewhat, it didn't disrupt the timing, as JJ is at the top of his route when the ball is thrown, and it would have been the in-breaking Savage who would have had the best shot at the ball. While Jaire certainly influenced the play, the double team and the D-line pressure ultimately played the bigger role. We know this because on this play in the second, JJ again faces Jaire's press. Jefferson is running an in-breaking route here, and while he is not the target, he beats the press, again winning the inside release. This was a route that, if thrown, Jefferson was in position to make the catch. Although again, he faced safety help over the top. JJ's fourth target comes in the second quarter. This time Jefferson lines up in the slot. Jaire is singled up on this play, however, against wide receiver Adam Thielen on the outside. Speedy Quay Walker is tasked with covering JJ, with Adrian Amos shadowing. Jefferson slips on his break, Kirk's pass is tipped and intercepted by Amos. Jefferson, of course, is a professional, and there is no excuse for not maintaining your balance. However, this is not the first time that Lambeau's Field has caused issues for NFL players. JJ's fifth target is his lone catch. He again lines up in the slot, the sole wide receiver to Kirk's right. This time Jaire follows, and again he has safety help with Adrian Amos shadowing. And as we'll see later, Amos is in better position on this play than Alexander is. Jaire doesn't press this time, giving Jefferson a free release like we saw earlier in the game. Jefferson runs a 12-yard dig, selling deep hard before coming back and settling in the zone. Both Amos and Jaire respect the deep ball, and this leaves Jefferson wide open for a 15-yard gain. And while Next Gen Stats claims Jefferson was totally clamped by Jaire, this catch was clearly with Jaire in coverage. Was JJ clamped on Sunday? Yes. However, not by Jaire, at least not solely. As we saw, Jaire really only affected one of JJ's targets. Jefferson was more affected by Green Bay's D-line obliterating Kirk Cousins. The Vikings lost 2 linemen this game and were down to their third-string center. Kirk was hit 8 times total, and his pressure rate was over 25%. This is reflected in the fact that Jefferson, who averages over 11 targets a game this season, got less than half that this week with 5 targets, tying a season low. In addition, JJ was doubled on every single one of his targets, showing this was really a team effort by Green Bay. Green Bay clearly had the better game plan, totally eliminating JJ by limiting his opportunities, forcing Kirk to throw the ball quicker than he wanted to, and blanketing Jefferson. Jefferson still holds the historical advantage, though. In his previous 3 games versus Green Bay, JJ has caught 26 passes for 437 yards, all while Jaire was a Packer. This will definitely be a good matchup to watch for years to come. But what do you think? Did JJ get clamped by Jaire? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like for the algorithm and drop a sub. Thanks. See you next week.